Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor, and I'm Jewel. And as you can see, we're on Jewel's Peaceful Valley map again, and we're getting some work done. And we're going to go ahead and put our dairy nearby this farmer's market area, and we're probably going to put it over here somewhere. And we're going to back up a hair because we got to look at this road. This will be moved. Not even sure what that went to, but that will be moved. So let's look. I'm thinking I'm going to lift it up to match this and get this level here. So that's what we're going to do. Grab this information here, put it on replace, and we're going to bring these up so it goes faster. And we're going to click at the top of this. Control R to grab that line, bring this up, bring it on up. We'll fix that in a minute. We're just trying to get this road situated. I'm going to close that so I can get back a little so I can see. Alright, because we're going to make it come on over here to connect to that. I ain't going to knock all that down. Let's see what we got here. Try to get that level. Now then. Alright. We're going to pull this back off of this edge like so. We're going to be sloping it, so don't worry about all that right there. I'm going to come on over here. So see, because we're going to start, you start going up this. We got to knock it back down a little bit because we moved a little bit too much. So let's put some more back. In this case, we'll grab, I don't know, we'll grab right here and try to keep that, get that up there a little bit. And then we'll add a little there. We'll situate it in just a second. Alright, so we're going to put it on smooth, and we should be able to smooth it out okay. Right there. To where it's coming down the hill. Let's just see. Get this knocked back down properly. Like so. Get that. Hopefully that it's close. We're not going to get it perfect just yet. We're not working on the roads, but you can see that's good enough as that is. Alright, so we've got plenty of room here to work. That's my main focus. We'll worry about little road situations because we're going to be doing that. Let me get this thing out of here. What is this thing? Storage place? No. So it's fence and... Alright, let's just move it up. I don't want to do that. Let's move it up first to get it out of there. Move it over. And get this out of here. Alright, so, and as you can see, this road's going to come down here, so we can get this sloped, so don't worry about that. We'll be working on that too, obviously. Knocking this side down first. Get all that knocked down. Now, obviously, all that's subject to change. Right there. And anyway, we can get this road going uphill there when we get ready to do it. But we're not ready right now. So there you go. We'll get it all situated when we get ready. We're not ready. We're just wanting to get this area done. So we're going to go ahead and focus over here. So I think I have enough room, but let me just make sure. Put this back on here. Control. Well, we got to put it on replace. Control R and make sure I got enough room over to here. Like so. And I should have enough room to do my dairy area. We'll worry about the road later. If I have to move it forward, I will. Alright, so we're going to put our dairy here. And basically you'll look, and then you'll see the dairy, and then you'll have this chance to turn there if you want. So you're going to have two options, what you want to do. Alright, so we're going to put it kind of in the center here. So we're going to go ahead down to our dairy. Gonna hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click, left mouse click. Now this is not the main XML, so this is the two buildings, extra buildings that come with it. So the building's gonna be right here, the one that's gonna be the XML one. It's kind of weird the way they made it, but that's how they made it. So, alright, so we're gonna come over here. And look, everything looks pretty good there. Let's see. We might have to bring it up some. Let me see. Yeah, it's got concrete. That's what I was looking for. So you just kind of lift it up a little. There we go. And just get it wherever you think is good. Well, we got stairs too. Yep. Well, we can adjust the ground if we want to. If we want to be able to have stairs and all that, we will. You don't have to. Obviously, they're hidden, so nobody would know. All right. For now, we're not worried about stairs. We're gonna come over here and look. Okay, that's just not high enough, or the replace feature didn't get that spot. So let's check it. There we go. That's all that is right there. Alrighty. So that's basics, and we can, like I said, if we want the ones where the stairs are to be that way, we can make it that way. But we don't have to. And I don't think they did in Elm Creek either. But it's an option. And this is over here and all that. Let me just see what it looks like underground. Yep, everything's good. Alright, so now we just need our XML or our other building. So we're going to go to File, Import, and go to D Drive, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, ParSim22, Data, Placeables, and Lizard. Go to the production points and go to the dairy US. Click on the dairy, click open, and when it comes in, Control B as in boy, left mouse click, and as you can see, pops it in. There's the little milk thing up there, and you can drag it back. It depends on which way you want it to face. I'm trying to decide, do I want it to face this way? I think I do. I think I want it to face this way and be something like that. So when you're coming down the road, you can see it like that. Alright. We might move this over to match more. Alright. We're probably going to make it a 90. Negative 90. There we go. And see if we got enough room in the back. I think we have enough room. I hope we do. It looks like enough room. Are we too close to this building here? No. Let's move up a little, see. We could move it back if we don't want it to be too far forward. But I think that looks good. I mean, I don't know that I want it. I'm not worried about it like being exact with the other buildings. And then we're going to be fixing the road, obviously. So I'm going to call that good right there. I think we're not too close to the road. I think that's good. Sorry about any dogs barking if you hear any outside dogs barking in the neighborhood. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we know we say we're satisfied. We got it exactly where we want it. We're satisfied with how low it is. All that good stuff. As far as I can tell, we're satisfied. These are down. We're good to go there. So I'm going to say I'm satisfied with it. I don't think there's any concrete anywhere we missed that we needed and like to lift up. So we're good there. We're going to go ahead and go get our placeables XML. And then we can put these numbers in there. Come in here and go to D Drive, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, FarmSim 22, Data, Maps, Maps US. Go to your Placeables XML, right click and edit with Notepad++. Find your dairy right there. Go over and to the end of it, click at the end, drag it over to the beginning. Make sure you have the dairy one. Right click and copy, click off of it and close and minimize and go back to your File Explorer, go to Documents, My Games, FarmSim 22, Mods, the map you're working on, go to the XML, go to the Placeables, right click, edit with Notepad++, drag it over, click at the end of this one right here, and hit enter. Go over here and paste this in there and move this over if you need to. Click at the file name, move it over, position, move it back. Alright, so obviously you can do it like this, and you could get all those little green things they have in the other one, but we won't worry about that right now. We can do that later and organize all of this all perfect. But we're just working on it right now. We're not worried about all the extra stuff. And we'll go back in here in the Giants editor, click at the end of the translate box if we have the Dairy US building highlighted fully, and click at the end of the translate X box, hit shift control and C as in cat, click back to the Notepad++, put the cursor between the position quotation marks and right click and click paste. Scroll over, that's already lined up, click back on the Giants editor and click at the end of the rotate X at the end of the numbers, shift control C as in cat. Go back to the Notepad++, click in between these quotation marks at the rotation and click paste. Click save and you're good to go. Now you need to go check and see if you need a store icon. It's always good to check, and then you'll know what you're doing. So you make sure, and if you ever need one, just add one. If somehow something's not working, just go add it. Just go to Maps, Maps US, go down to Store Items, right click and click Edit with Notepad++. And you're going to look and see if they have a dairy one. If they don't, then you shouldn't need a store line that's for the dairy in your thing. Just check it and see what all they got. So far I don't see a dairy. If you see one, then you add it. I don't see one. We're going to close this so we don't have to do that. Now all we got to do is come back in here, and one of two things that you need to do. First, we're going to bring the career start point here just for the heck of it to make sure we land right here. Control B, left mouse click, spin it where the blue faces the building, and go back down to where you were. Click back on that building, the Dairy US. And if you close that, we'll close this up here as well. Close this. If you don't have a placeholders folder, you need to make one or delete this building. So make sure the Dairy US is highlighted and delete it right now. If you don't have a placeholders folder, you're going to put it in. Okay, so delete and hit save and you're done. But if you're going to put it in a placeholders folder, then you need to grab this with your middle mouse scroll wheel and hold on and drag it up to placeholders and let go. It's going to put it in this placeholders folder, and it'll be here, and it'll hide this. Whoops, I accidentally clicked something. Okay, it'll hide this building from the in-game area because you're calling your XML from the main game that looks like this, and that's what's going to show up in your game, the one from the XML. So you put in that in the Placeables XML is calling the XML of this building, and the XML of this building is calling this i3D, and this i3D, all of that is in your main game, and it's going to put it in your map in the main game, the Farming Sim game you play. So the reason it's in this placeholders folder and you don't have to just delete it is because you you have options so that you can still see it in the game. So otherwise you wouldn't be able to see this in the game. I don't know why all that's open. Let me close it. You wouldn't be able to see this in the game if you deleted it. And the point in having it in here is you can still see it in here, but it won't be in the map. So you would have two buildings essentially. You'd have this building and the XML building all inside each other, which wouldn't be good. Okay, so now make sure you hit save, and we'll go in the game and see if we have our icons. And if we do, then we're good to go. We'll call it an episode. That's okay. The internet must be acting up. I don't know. But yep, it just went out. You see it just went out. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you. I ain't ending it. I'm sorry. We're going to go in the game and check it. Then I'm going to catch you on the next one. Alright, so let's get in there. Alrighty. Put it on the map. We'll go right to it because we put the career start point there. And we should be good to go. We'll have our icons. We'll have everything we need. But I hope you enjoyed. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll call it an episode. I hope you subscribe to the channel. If you like the channel, if it helps you, please do so. Share it with your friends. Please hit the like button. That helps it get up in the algorithm. And it just helps the channel grow. And I do appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead as soon as it gets through and get on with it. Alrighty. There we go. Got the wrench where we can go to. Hit R. I build. Run around here. Got this area. You can see it has the stuff. And then it's got the icon back here for the unloading. And we're all set. You can see it's good to go. And that's what we got. So you see this and then you see that. And we'll fix all this, smooth all that. But anyway, you can hit escape also and see that it is working. It's got the dairy picture and it lets you visit. So that works. So you're all set. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode here. But I hope you enjoyed. If you need help, look back in my playlist. I have a lot of tutorials on stuff. But we're going to go ahead and call it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.